Everybody, John, you were here, Maryland K-12. Look at this situation in Towson with the bus stop situation that just doesn't want to seem to go away. And I understand why. It's a very emotional topic. But let me tell you, and I chose not to get involved because there's really not a lot to say. Everybody sees it. You see what happens. And you go, oh, geez, here we go again. But let me tell you, recently the conversation's kind of shifted because Chris Papps from 45 Project Baltimore, who I like, I love a lot of the stuff he does. I think he's right on. But I don't think he's on with this one, or at least the last part of it. He puts the pictures of the principal and assistant principal, calls them out by name individually. He's kind of implying that since they knew about this situation in October, that they could have prevented it. I have to tell you, folks, I don't think so. I was an administrator in Baltimore County for 15 years. I was in BCPS for 30 years. And let me tell you, there's only so much they can do, all right? So the idea that they have some magical bullet and they should have used it, they should have fixed it, it's a myth, okay? Everybody's, suspend them, kick them off the bus. Yeah, sounds great. I would love to do that too, but guess what? You can't. You can't suspend a kid off the bus more than a couple days. You can't permanently remove a kid off a bus for whatever, no matter what. You take what they do. Sometimes they'll try and move them to another bus because that's all they can do. Then the bus driver on the other bus starts complaining, you're putting all the bad kids on my bus. It's not easy, folks. The idea that there's some magic thing to correct this and that these administrators could have prevented it, I don't think so. I'll tell you why. Because they probably did, or they should have done all the things you're supposed to do. You call all the parents, you have your mediations, you get the guidance counselor involved, you get community outreach stuff involved. And you know what? At the end, you're doing all this restorative justice. And at the end, everybody's blaming everybody else. Every one of those kids in there is going to tell you about how innocent they are and how about it's everybody else's fault. And the school is stuck in the middle with a problem that they did not create and that people are yelling and screaming like they have some kind of magic that's going to correct it. I hate to tell you, folks, but it doesn't work that way. And I think that he was way off base by suggesting that they could have corrected this. And you're going to get the same speak from them all the time. According to the student handbook, et cetera, et cetera. I got to tell you, this is a terrible situation, but to imply that these administrators, the principal and the assistant principal, are somehow culpable for this, I think that is highly unprofessional on his part. Just my opinion. Have a great day.